मैं हूं तराना, ये है लेट्स टॉक। हमारी हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में द हीरोज डेफिनेटली हैव इट बेटर देन द हीरोइंस। बेहतर पे पैकेज उन्हीं को दिए जाते हैं, ऑथर बैक रोल्स उन्हीं को मिलते हैं, और वजह ये दी जाती है कि भाई कोई भी हीरोइन के बल पर फिल्म नहीं चल पाती। लेकिन देयर इज वन एक्ट्रेस हु इज क्वाइट द एक्सेप्शन टू द रूल, somebody who's loved by the masses as well as the classes, the critics. Of course, she is respected by her peers, but also by her seniors. A personal favorite of mine, the one and only Kajol. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Tarana, for such an interesting intro.
I had a long, elaborate passage on you, like 3 pages में जा रहा था ना, like
लग रहा था.
हाँ, मतलब what should I do? What should I cut out? There's just so much about you that everybody loves that it's impossible to sort of describe her. What's it like to be you? Everybody loves you. The newcomers who come into the industry do want, मुझे काजोल जैसा career चाहिए, वैसी family life चाहिए, बस we want to be her, and it's true.
Well, thank you. That's a great compliment.
It is. But, it is true.
I have never. I don't know what it's like to be me. I think it's just me to be me.
Just you.
Yeah, it's just normal. I don't think that anybody should strive to be like anybody else.
True.
I think you should just do whatever you think is right.
So when you do You, Me or Hum, is it for the heart or is it because business sense told you I must do a film like this?
A little bit of business sense involved in that, but I think mostly it was heart. Mostly I liked the script. I loved the script. I thought it was a beautiful script. And I loved my director.
Of course.
Yes. I thought he was a superb director.
Fabulous.
He would be a superb director. And it was just the right thing at the right time for me.
I would assume अगर कोई आपके पास रोल लेकर आता है, so they would definitely come with a bound script because oh my god, she's fussy and she's So did Ajay do that?
मुझे लगता है कि it just makes more sense. अगर आप किसी के पास जाओ मतलब पिक्चर के बारे में बताने के लिए, तो especially for an artist like me, it's very difficult to judge just on a synopsis.
हाँ.
और मतलब हम एक लाइन में पिक्चर आपको बता देते हैं, एक लाइन से कुछ समझ में नहीं आने वाला है किसी को. I think it's always better to go with a bound script, so at least you know what you're talking about,
right.
And you're able to give examples or whatever at that point.
So did Ajay come, ma'am, हमारे पास आपके लिए एक script है, just for fun did he do it?
No, he didn't. Not at all. Actually, it started off शुरुआत हमारी यूमी और हम के actually एक idea से हुई. तो he thought that this idea is really good. Let's think about it some more, and we started working on it, and he just started actually more than working on it. He started talking about it. And that's how an idea really gets bigger and better, when you talk more about it and you just keep adding things left, right and center, and then eventually it became a story and a screenplay.
And you've been involved from like that first thought?
Mostly, yes.
And you knew it was a given कि इस film की तो मतलब leading actress मैं ही होंगी?
Actually, once I heard the script, I put my foot down.
Me.
And I said, yeah, since I'm the producer and since you're the director, I'm so doing this film.
So no, nepotism got her the role. It wasn't anything to do with her talent or the fact that
nothing like that.
But
I think in that respect, he agreed with me also when he said that, he was very sweet about it. He's like, I totally agree with you that I don't think that anybody else would be able to do it justice. So I was like, oh, that's very sweet. After already, putting my foot down and, him saying, okay, you can do it. And then he comes up to me and tells me all this. So it made me feel better.
And did you all have any fights on the sets or something, like differences of opinion?
No, we didn't actually, because for the simple fact that he knew what he was making, and he was, as I said, we went in with a bound script, and everyone knew what they were supposed to do.
Right.
So there was no real confusion, or there was no real point where we came across and we were like, oh my God, what do we do now? So.
Or should I do it like this? या आपके हिसाब से ऐसा करना चाहिए? No.
No, we never did that. We really never did that. Seriously. Because he was the director, and I'm telling you, he's one of those people who really knew his film inside out. He knew his film better than anybody else.
So as co-producer of the film, would you cast Ajay as the hero, or because he's the producer and he's the director, so hero तो वही होंगे?
Definitely. I think लेकिन मुझे उनका audition लेना पड़ेगा.
So you never thought, maybe, I'm coming back again after like a hiatus of about a couple of years or whatever. Maybe I should
I keep leaving the film industry and coming back. Right?
And then everyone gets very excited. And it is her comeback once again. So this is like, I think, the second comeback?
My third comeback, actually.
The third coming of Kajol. Did you think for a second, should I get like Shah Rukh to come back with me? Because everybody expected it when you came back with Amir Khan instead.
Right.
Did you think like, let me just call him and say, aap aa jao? But he doesn't fit the part.
When we wrote the script, Ajay just suited the role.
Okay.
He did. He suited the role, and that's exactly what we wanted.
Because more complicated ना, producer भी हो, आप director भी हो, उसमें act भी करो.
I know he found. I mean, it
would
was
be hard
his
on
first
him.
time as a director, and I told him, I said, I think you should, think about casting somebody else because it just may get a tad bit too tough. But he was like, no, don't worry, I'll manage it. So I was like, since you're the director, I'll take your word for it.
So it's been a fun film, and I guess it's very, very close to your heart.
It is. I am proud of it. I am. I would stand by the film, regardless of how it did.
A lot of actors that I've met अक्सर कहते हैं कि एक बार हम अपना काम खत्म कर देते हैं, with utmost sincerity हमने अपना काम किया, सबने एक अच्छी फिल्म भी बनाने की कोशिश की है, लेकिन रिलीज के बाद then we just say, it's like भगवान भरोसे, अब छोड़ दिया, अब चली नहीं चली. Can you stay detached from this one?
I think you have to stay detached. If you will probably, if it doesn't do well, I'll feel bad.
Yeah.
Yes, I will feel bad about it, but not as. I wouldn't get depressed or I wouldn't get like completely.
जिंदगी में नहीं बनाऊंगी एक और फिल्म इस इंडस्ट्री के
हाँ,
लिए.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि हर पिक्चर के साथ आप को भगवान पे ही छोड़ना पड़ता है and I don't think that it is within your control. So anything that is not within your control, like the tsunami and the earthquakes,
right?
I don't think that you need to bother too much about them for today at least.
And for the Hindi film industry, of course, हर Friday कोई ना कोई earthquake या tsunami आता है और
maybe और के जिंदगी में होता है लेकिन
हाँ. So and post this, are you going to do another comeback or another break?
Well, I'm doing Toonpur ka superhero, so but will not be releasing this year. It will be releasing next year. So
Toonpur ka superhero.
It will seem like a big break again, and मेरा फिर से comeback होगा अगले साल.
So do you get amused by like people getting very excited कि वापस आ रही हैं?
I wouldn't say I get amused, but I get amused by the question when they say that oh, it's your comeback. That's what amuses me more than anything else.
Huh. What would you like to call it?
I wouldn't like to call it anything. I'd just say that she does a film once in 2 years. What's the comeback in it?
First film of yours, Bekhudi, was at the age of 16.
Right.
And I remember Tanisha, your sister, telling us in an interview, Kajol is very good, but पहली film के लिए review मिला था Screech. And it was really funny. Were you actually Khalid Mohammed?
I was called Screech because supposedly my voice was had reached the kind of a decibel that would break windows at that particular point of time. And he was like, there is a lot of that going on in the film. So he called me Screech for the entire film.
Screech is quite screechy.
Yeah.
it's a bit bizarre. But from Screech to like winning like so many Filmfare awards and breaking new barriers in the industry.
Well, he never said that I wasn't a good actress at that point. But he just called me Screech.
Just थोड़ा tone down कर देते तो ज़रा बेहतर होता. हाँ. What's it like to be part of like DDLJ still running?
When we did DDLJ, really nobody. I don't think. Even if you speak to Adi or you speak to Karan or you speak to anybody, I don't think anybody can ever say that they could have predicted this.
Sure.
Or nobody can, when we heard the script and when we were shooting it, nobody could have predicted that it would be such a humongous blockbuster. I mean, we all hoped for it, but so big, I don't think anybody.
You can't say 12 साल कम से कम चलनी चाहिए.
मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई किसी ने भी सोचा होगा ऐसे.
And then उसके बाद added pressure होता है कि oh my God, अगर ये सिर्फ 12 हफ्ते चली तो no.
मुझे तो नहीं हुआ कभी.
You तो don't really bother about what's.
I was pretty okay with it. मुझे कभी ऐसा pressure. I never felt under pressure ever.
Yeah. No. And like there are so many things about you that people love, like the fact that इनकी chemistry, इनकी जोड़ी. Do you actually think you and Shah Rukh Khan have this oh my God incredible जोड़ी, and then everyone tries to be that?
I think that as Shah Rukh said once that he's such a great actor that he could make love to a cow on screen and make it look convincing. So I love that quote.
It's all him.
I loved that quote. I really thought it made a lot of sense because it's it's really got to do with if you're a good enough actor. I hope that you can convince. The point is to convince the camera and to convince the audience that you're in love with the person opposite you.
Yeah.
So I mean, if
you don't have to be like that in your real life. I mean, about it. Like with Ajay, I'm sure it's easy. So you don't think it's oh my God, हमारी chemistry तो कोई भी छू नहीं सकती.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I don't think so.
Never, because that's the example given to most like people.
I don't believe in chemistry. I really don't. I don't believe in chemistry. I don't believe that either you have good actors or you have bad actors.
Okay. Chemistry is just something that we've come up with. So many myths being broken today thanks to Kajol. Okay, I had the pleasure of meeting your mum, and she pretty much said you've pretty much gone on her, right? And आपसे ज़्यादा impulsive is Tanuja ji. Is that true?
Much more.
Like she just on the drop of a hat on a whim.
Spur of the moment.
Would just disappear and take off. Are you that kind of mother? Would you like abandon your daughter and just say, "हम जा रहे हैं छुट्टी पे, bye bye"?
I wouldn't say that to my daughter, but I'd say, "हम जा रहे हैं छुट्टी, pack your bags." छुट्टी पे pack your bags.
Do you do a lot of family vacations and holidays?
We do actually. We keep going off to our farm in Karjat, and we take off once in a while. We haven't taken off for the past 1 year, but we do go off to Goa and stuff like that. So we do quite a bit of it.
And we is like including Ajay.
Including Ajay, including my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, I love it when we go on a big holiday together because it's just great fun. The more the merrier, basically.
I've seen Pooja Pal when she got married. And everybody kept asking, "So what's it like? Ab to aapki shaadi ho gayi. What's changed? What's changed?" She said, "I think a great marriage is one jab zindagi nahi badalti. It pretty much is the same, and it's just a little better." Is that the same for you?
No, I wouldn't say that. Okay. I'd say that
बिल्कुल नहीं बदली, बदल गई.
नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा बदली actually. बहुत ज़्यादा बदली, not in any other sense, but I think when you change, when you go from your house to somebody else's house, and when you're living with people who are strangers to you at the end of the day,
right?
It is difficult, regardless of however nice they are. It's difficult for you to adjust. It took me, I think, 6 months to be able to call downstairs for a cup of coffee.
Right.
I used to kind of in the morning, I used to wander down and I used to sit on the table and my mother-in-law was like, "Coffee banao beta aapke liye." I was like, "Haan maa, mujhe coffee bana dijiye." So she was really, fortunately, I have a superb, touch wood, a fantastic mother-in-law, which is why I never watch these TV serials. I don't believe them at all. None of them. They're all lies.
They're all lies. You should make one film with the ultimate mother-in-law, Meri Sasu Ma.
I know. She's superb. She gave me the time. She gave me the space. And she treated me like her daughter. She literally, when she said that, मुझे आप में और मेरी बेटी में बिल्कुल फर्क नहीं है. And I don't know whether she believed that at that point,
right?
But she made it come true. If she picked up something for her daughter, if she picked up a pair of earrings for her daughter, I would find a pair of earrings. She'd gift me one, so that I would know that I was on par.
Right.
So I have to say that she was a very, very big factor in my marriage being successful.
Yeah, you're comfortable.
And exactly, in my marriage being successful, and in me supposedly becoming superwoman and being a great wife and great mother and whatever. I think she had a big hand in it.
Okay, I know you learned how to ride a cycle for a particular film of yours and fell very badly.
No, I did not learn how to ride a cycle for that particular film.
But you fell.
But I fell, yes.
and it's one of the most memorable moments of your life. I think kuch hota hai?
Yeah.
And how is it a good memory?
It's a great memory for the simple fact that it's the only time in my life when I actually lost my memory. And I was, yeah, I actually hit my head on a stone at that point of time and I lost my memory. I had like amnesia.
You said, "मैं कौन हूँ?"
Yeah, I didn't know. No, I didn't say मैं कौन हूँ. I said, "तुम कौन हो? और तुम लोग यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हो? मैं तो ठीक हूँ. मुझे मालूम है कि मैं काजोल हूँ, लेकिन तुम लोग कौन हो?"
अच्छा, उतना याद था, लेकिन बाकी लोग भूल गए.
उतना, yeah, I was like, I had forgotten. I was like, what am I doing here? What are you all doing here? I want to go home. I want to go to my mother. Where's my mom?
Really?
Yeah, I was like really bad in Shah Rukh. Shah Rukh was trying to convince me at that point in time that I was a junior artist. And that I had come over here as a junior artist and tried to make me do a dance or whatever.
Really? And how long did this last?
I think about 3 hours it lasted for. But then at the end of 3 hours I woke up and I was like, wow, I'm feeling so perfectly fine. And I was refusing to take tablets and all that, I was like, I don't believe in tablets, and
or a knock on the head.
Yeah, I don't believe in tablets and stuff like that. So when I woke up after about an hour and a half, I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. I said, I'm surprised I'm feeling so good and I have not had any tablets and whatever. So Shah Rukh is like, you lost your memory and you forgot that you took 2 combi flams with it.
Oh my God.
So...
But that's bizarre. I mean, like, filmon mein dekhte hain ki, गिर कर, oh my God, मैं कहाँ हूँ और तुम कौन हो. But it actually happens.
Yeah, it does.
Do you see, like, current films right now? Do you like what you see?
No, I haven't had the time to watch a movie for, I think, about a year now. Only film that I've watched would be Om Shanti Om. That's too on DVD at home. So I'm really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm a horrible human being. I have not watched any Hindi film. I have really not.
So all these
Hindi, English, nothing. I have not watched any movies.
So what do? You read?
I read, and when I get the time, I would rather go to the gym for a workout, or if I have half a day off, I'll be like, okay, I'll go meet my dad and I'll go do this and I'll go do that. So there are like 100 things that I don't do So when I have those 3 hours, 4 hours off, I would rather do all those things than, you know, go for a movie.
Okay, so just hear what she says, but don't do as she does, because
Yes, please don't do as I do.
then they would be out of a business if people just said, you know, I'd rather just go to the gym.
Do as I say, don't do as I do.
Exactly. Now, I remember when you first started out, you were like the nice little round actress who just didn't care if she didn't look like one model or whatever. Now you're slimmer. Are you working out now?
You know, I think that working out is a way of life. I think it's it's a lifestyle change. Really.
Okay.
I enjoy my workouts. I love them. I love going into the gym and sitting there for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Happily, I can go. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that I do it for figure reasons so much as I do it for mental health, basically.
Okay.
So,
but earlier didn't have those compulsions.
you know, I always worked out, but I always, I never did it for a particular reason.
Or for a role?
Never, ever. And I never worked out for, you know, like in the sense that when I had the time, I did it. I didn't work out like at a stretch for a very long period of time or anything like that.
Like, considering the actors who are working now in the industry, I mean, like, everybody is like reed thin, sare ke sare patle, duble, tall, model looking, and you're all on a diet always, and everybody is sort of giving gyan every single day about, you know, हमारा ये fitness regime है, हम diet करते हैं रोज कम से कम 3 घंटे in the gym and all of that. Do you think now that you would come back into the films, would you bother a little more because everybody around you is like really thin?
No, I don't think that. I don't think that I would bother so much about it because of them, because I think then that would. I think that's the wrong reason to get into a gym, or I think that's the wrong reason to work out.
But it's an occupational hazard, right? I mean, if the film director...
No, you should look fit. I think you should look fit. I don't think that you should be obese, and I don't think that you should be off, you know...
Flab on 70 mm, okay?
Exactly, but... So I think that if you're, you know, I think if you're normal and natural, it's fine. You don't have to be reed thin, and neither do you have to be like super fat. I think there is a middle ground somewhere that
and
everybody
the
should
middle
find.
ground pretty much meets right here. And,
Yes,
right here. She's the spontaneous one. कभी भी किसी की बात नहीं सुनी है, जो भी दिमाग में आया है वैसा किया है, and it's worked for you, and that's why we love you.
Thank you.
I mean, Ajay, around the time of Halla Bol, and he was just refusing to talk, and then he kept saying, मैं नहीं ज़्यादा बोलता, लेकिन जब मतलब if I have something to say, I'll say something to it, and he did say, ज़्यादा बातें चाहिए, then you speak to Kajol. So I said, I will probably hold you to that promise, and yes, it has actually worked for us. So when you're all together, are you just, you know, the one who keeps talking and he says,
Actually speaking, no. Because when he really starts talking, he really can put me to shame in that respect.
Really?
Yeah, when he gets down to it, he's quite talkative, let me tell you that.
And is he actually a prankster? Because when we asked him, we hear of your reputation as this giant prankster. No.
No, he's lying.
And that was that.
No, he's lying. I think each and every one of his units, if you speak to every unit that he's worked with, I think he thinks it's his duty, you know, as a prankster, to have at least one prank on the set of every film.
And what was the prank on Yumi or Hum?
No, Yumi or Hum, he was the director. He was not the prankster anymore.
So we were very serious.
Yeah, we were very serious.
And people kept waiting till the last day कि कुछ ना कुछ तो ज़रूर
कुछ ना
करेंगे.
ज़रूर होगा. In fact, he bought a dabba of pedas over on we had a puja at home. So there was like actually a dabba of pedas that came on the set, but without anything in it. And everybody refused to touch it. Everybody refused to touch it. And नहीं, Ajay ji ने भांग डाली होगी, ज़रूर डाली होगी. And I was like, no, we were like, no, there's nothing in it. Please go ahead, have it. And everybody like, नहीं, हमको मालूम है, हमको मालूम है.
So did you try one and show it to them?
No, I was on a diet at that point.
Of course. Then they would not believe you. Okay, I have a game here which is word association. Whatever word I throw at you with the first image that comes to your mind, throw it back in. You will be fantastic at this. You.
Me. Me.
Okay, me. And next is me.
Me. Me?
Yeah.
Me. Me.
Okay, me is me. Hum.
Hum. Ajay.
Okay. Motherhood.
Nissa.
Awards.
Momentary pleasure.
Momentary pleasure.
Right.
What about best villain award? Oh. Did you laugh?
Lifetime achievement award. Lifetime achievement award.
Shah Rukh.
Friend.
Okay. Films.
Good fun.
Family.
Number 1 on my list.
Books.
Number 2 on my list.
Okay. Okay, we're going to hope that you just won't ever change and stay the same, because we just love her the way she is. And As we say goodbye, we have a present for you.
And that's Milton Boone. I hope.
Unfortunately, Milton Boone हम नहीं ला पाए. एक बहुत ही intelligent writer है, Japanese writer है.
How could you do that to me, Tarana?
We thought we'll help you out a little bit. I mean, जब वो चश्मा पहने थोड़ी तो मतलब intellectual किताब. You can hold this on the outside.
हाँ, इसको बाहर रखूंगी और अंदर अपना Milton Boone पकड़ के बैठूंगी.
100%. So next time you see her with one like fancy looking book, we gave it to her. Listen, delight to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with the film. It'll definitely be a huge hit.
Thank you.
आपसे अगली मुलाकात अगले हफ्ते only on Let's Talk, only on Zoom.